How's it going?
How are you?
Doing pretty good.
We're just checking to see what you're doing around
Just taking
the vehicles.
pictures.
Yeah, but around the cars.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not allowed to do that, so this is private property right here for the county.
The back is.
Right, it's not private property.
It's for the county employees, sir.
It's tax-funded public
right.
property. There's no fence.
I understand, sir.
It's not restricted access, so it's not private property.
Are you taping?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Can I get names and badge numbers?
You can see my name on my shirt.
Do you have an employee number?
We'll have to ask you to leave the property, sir.
And if I refuse?
We'll ask you to leave the property.
Okay, so right now it's just a request?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm just going to take a few more pictures. I'll be out of here.
No, sir. I'm going to ask you to have to leave. We don't need you taking pictures of our vehicles, sir.
Why is that?
I just don't, sir.
I don't like to show off, our vehicles, right? I mean, they're not.
Some of the ladies here just don't like the vehicles being taken
These are
pictures of.
personal vehicles.
Just the county vehicles. I'm not taking pictures of any personal
I
vehicles.
understand, sir.
Absolutely not. I mean, just because I know how
Yes, sir.
people get a little funny
I
about
appreciate
that.
it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, just the county vehicles.
Yes,
that county one, that one.
Yes, sir.
This one here.
Yes, sir. I understand.
But yeah, I'm gonna head around and come in the front.
All right, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Waiting on Mr. Sexton. Yes, ma'am. I am trying to get into the Polk County Judicial Center, and they are not wanting to allow me in. I am filming, and I do have pocket knives that do not meet the prohibited weapons of 46.03. Mr. White. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A complaint. So, I have business with the Judicial Center. I mean, I kind of feel like they, it's just failure of service. Okay. Is there any guarantee?
He'll be right with you.
Is there any guarantee that somebody over there? I was trying to call your office just because I know that y'all usually know more about the laws than the police, anyways. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you. So, Cindy Brown Murphy's office told me that I'd have to call the sheriff's office because the sheriffs are the security over here.
What can I do for you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we spoke last week, correct?
I'm sorry?
We spoke last week?
I don't remember speaking to you last week.
I came in with some knives, and you said that according to 46, I had a backpack.
All right.
46.03 that I couldn't bring them into the building.
Correct.
I looked up the law. None of these knives are over 5.5 inches. Which
Doesn't matter about size. There are no weapons allowed in the courthouse, period.
Okay, is there a judge's order on that?
That is the state law.
No, the
and
state-
that's the law we're going.
The 46.03 says prohibited knives.
Right.
Prohibited knives specifically are 5.5 inches or longer.
If you keep reading, there's another little statute in there, section number 3, that tells you cannot bring them in. It's real plain and simple. You have to read all of it, okay?
Yes, sir, I
You
do.
have to understand all of it, all right? If you want to come in, you must comply with our orders. If you do not comply with the orders, you will not come in. It's plain and simple.
Okay, I guess, is there somebody above you that I can speak with?
I have already talked to my supervisor, which is the chief of deputies, and he said exactly that. Sir, the entrance is over here.
I just want to stay out of y'all's seat.
Not a problem, I understand. Yeah.
Thank you.
And he told me.
So Ricky Childers is keeping me from being able to come in here and do my business. That's what
I'm
you're telling
keeping
me?
you from coming in. This is my job, this is what I do. Okay?
Well, yes, sir, but you're
Just like
following
everyone else.
the chief deputy's orders.
Well, I spoke to him, explained to him what you wanted, and he said, just reiterated exactly what I'm telling you. So if you want to comply with our orders, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine also. But you will not come in with weapons. Anything else I can help you with?
Well, yes, sir, just real quick. I just want, because I know what you're talking about, section 3, which is where,
All right. We're not going to debate it out here. I'm just telling you you're not coming in with weapons. Plain
okay,
and simple.
so you're going to deny me access to the building, and there's no law that says I can't come in there.
That's what I'm telling you.
All right.
Your choice. Either leave them out in the car or whatever you do with them or whatever you're doing. Do you have any ID with you? Do you?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay, what's your name?
Mr. White?
Mr. White, you have a first name.
I do.
What's that?
I don't want to give it.
You don't want to give it. Okay. Well, if you don't want to give it, that's fine. Totally up to you. But you are not welcome in the building with weapons. Okay?
All right, thank you. Oh, man. Excuse me, Mr. Hahn?
Sorry?
Mr. Hahn?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, I mean, you know 46.03, right?
Who?
46.03? Texas Penal Code?
Not off the top of my head.
Well, basically they're keeping me from going in there because I have a pocket knife on me. Under the statute, it's 5.5 inches is what you can't carry inside the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
Anything under that should be good.
Okay.
They're still refusing to let me in though. You don't happen to have a number to Ricky Childers, do you?
327-6810. That's the sheriff's office number.
All right, thank you. I didn't have enough being on video already. All right. So, can't get a meeting with Byron Lyons, and now his deputies are keeping me from being able to go into my courtroom and get paperwork that I need. They are not allowing me to do this because I have a pocket knife on me. I actually have 4 pocket knives on me, just to be fair. Every single one under 4 inches. The 46.03 that they're quoting says specifically 5.5 inches is the prohibited knife length. They're not allowing me to do that. Yes, sir, I have some pocket knives, but 46.03 states very clearly that it's only prohibited knives which are over 5.5 inches long. None of my knives are over 5.5 inches long. Okay. Thank you. All right. So it sounds like Chief Childers is going to come up here and talk to us, or at least talk to his deputies, find out what's going on. I guess we shall see.
You asked me about the law, right?
Yes, sir.
Printed it up for you right there. It's all highlighted. You're not restricted from coming in because you have a pocket knife that's prohibited. Location restricted knife.
Yes, sir. If you look at the beginning of this chapter, 46, where it has the definitions,
Yeah.
location restricted knife is a knife over 5.5 inches.
No, that is a prohibited weapon.
No, that is,
Okay.
it lists, the definition of this
Okay.
is a knife over 5.5 inches.
Okay. Well, we'll take a look at it again, but that's what I've got so far. Okay. But if there is another issue, we'll find out.
Yeah, it's 46. It's right at the beginning. You know, in the definitions, I think
Yeah.
I want to say it's 6, but I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
But I mean, it says location restricted knife, and then gives the definition.
All right. Well, we'll take another look at it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Y'all don't happen to know where the cornerstone is on this building, huh?
I have no idea.
I know they got the 2 older ones out there.
That's the only ones I know of are the ones on the front.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I know.
All right. I'm gonna run in here real quick. I'll just let me know. Thank you for getting back with me, though.
No, not
And it's Thomas
no, Sexton.
Sexton.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. They're not gonna let me in the judicial center until Friday. It takes them that long to read and understand the definition of a location restricted knife. Very plain English. A knife with a blade over 5.5 inches. But apparently that's gonna be it's gonna be a minute to be able to do that. 2 days. It's gonna take 2 days to read this subchapter. That's our tax money hard at work right there.